Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Raider Live. Special theme night, Parks and Rec night. Hope you guys all tuned into this special Parks and Rec episode last night. Don't worry, we don't have any questions about that. We have all our questions about the main show. But if you're a Parks and Rec fan, which you should be, because you're here playing trivia, you should check that out. I hear it was great. Miss Jenny's in the house. Filthy Rich is in the house. Make sure you say something in the chat log. If this is your first time joining us, please don't put any answers in the chat box. This plays a little different than my trivia on Saturday nights. By the way, we have trivia every Saturday night on Raider Live. But this one plays a little bit differently because we will have 20, you heard that right, 20 questions to start off in round one, number one. We're going to only have one game, but it's going to be a longer game. We got 20 questions to start off. Then we're going to have the visual mystery round, where we're going to have 5 questions in the visual mystery round. Then we're going to have a final question to wrap it all up. So, hey, there's Carmen. Good to see you, Carmen. So, we got started a little late tonight because some internet issues here. So, go ahead and tell your friends. We're going to wait a few more minutes just to get a few more viewers in here. And it's a good time to speak about this week, on our first theme live trivia, the brewer of the week, the brewery of the week is Bent Paddle Brewing. We're going to be drinking the old Golden IPA. Bent Paddle's up in Duluth. Felt very Ron Swanson-ish. There's Drake. What's up, Drake? Hey, Mom. How you doing? I don't know what that means, Mom, but if you're having trouble reading this, oh, we're losing a few here. There we go. Heather is watching. Good. All right. As I said, we're going to wait a few extra minutes here just because we got started a little late. So let's go ahead and just put up. Well, we forgot to get the tunes in here. Let's do that too. Well, let's put up the thing while we're waiting for that. 1 second. Because we have Parks and Rec trivia coming up tonight. Treat yourself. Now, this is the first time I've added any kind of music or themes into a presentation, so I don't know if you're going to be able to hear them. This is kind of what we're using as a test run here on this. Make sure you can hear that right. Just got to pull up the old tunes while we're waiting for everyone to come in here, and then we'll get it fired up. Take a look and see how we're doing here. Sounds good, Carmen. Excellent. Maybe The Office next time. We don't know yet. I'll have a vote up, and we will also see how good everything turns out with this first theme night here. Let's see how we're doing. Alright, well, we got 12 in here. We'll start it up here pretty quickly. Alright, so once again, grab your pens and papers here. The first 20 questions are all going to be worth 1 point apiece. 1 point. And then after that, we'll have a mystery round where all those are going to be worth 2 points apiece. We're playing just for fun at home, by the way. And then after that, we'll have a final question. The final question today is a little harder. It is worth 8 whole points because we're playing just one game here, but it's going to be one longer game on Parks and Rec. One of my favorite shows of all time. 8:06, sounds like it's time to get this thing going. All right, I hope, is everyone ready? Not like I can hear you, but I can see it in the chat. I hope everyone is ready. Place your bets with your spouse, your friends, because here we go with question number 1. Question number 1 states, what NBA All-Star was a member of the Eagleton basketball team? By the way, thank you for everyone that joined through the event, and thank you, Ryan Hype, for putting that event together for me on Facebook. As always, we're going to have a little Ryan Hype question later, his own personal question. I guarantee he's going to get that one right. Because it's time to treat yourself. Let's keep that there. All right. Sweat's in the house. One of my favorite lines. It's like he's wiping a marker. All right. Answer question number 1 is coming your way. What NBA All-Star was a member of the Eagleton basketball team? Eagleton obviously is the rival of Pawnee, Indiana. The answer to that one is Chris Bosh.
And you need to release a statement that says that Pawnee rules and Eagleton drools.
That's right. Pawnee rules and Eagleton drools. Chris Bosh is the answer to question number 1. If you got that one right, give yourself a point. If you did not get that one right, you got more chances to get some more points. Here we go with question number 2. Charles Mulligan's Steakhouse is in what city? As I said, I got all sorts of questions that are going to be ranging in easier to hard. So if you don't know, if they seem a little easy at first, or if they seem a little hard at first, the difficulty's all over the map. Thanks again for Chill 7 for the awesome background music that we have every week. All right, answer question number 2 coming your way. Charles Mulligan's Steakhouse is located in what city? That, of course, is Ron Swanson's favorite restaurant. Joe Sweat, you better get this one right. There's a poster of it in your room. I happen to know that. The answer is Indianapolis.
Indianapolis is home to Charles Mulligan's Steakhouse, the best damn steakhouse in the damn state. I have taken a picture of every steak I've ever eaten there.
That's what Ron said. He took a picture of every steak he's ever eaten there. The steak, porterhouse. The whiskey, Wild Holland, or I can't remember something. I just remember the wife, or the lady, a bitch, my wife Tammy. All right, if you got that one right, give yourself a point. If you did not, it's not worth it. So, we're going to go to question number 3. Question number 3 states, what is the last name of Eagleton's park director, Ron? Not Pawnee's park director, Eagleton's park director. What is the last name of Eagleton's park director, Ron? If you're just joining us, thank you. We started a little late, so you're not too far behind. We're only on question number 3. And once again, all these questions in the first 20 questions are worth 1 point. And give it to yourself as 1 point. We're on the honor system here today. As always. Here we go. What happened to the tunes? There we go. All right. Answer question number 3 coming your way. What is the last name of Eagleton's park director, Ron? Played by Sam Elliott. His name was...
Last name?
Dunn.
Is that your name, or are you telling me you're finished talking?
Both.
That's right. It is Dunn. Ron Dunn. Turned out to be a hippie who Ron liked, and then Ron hated Eagleton Ron. Eagleton Ron's last name was Dunn. All right, moving on to question number 4. What is the name of Andy Dwyer's band? Obviously, he had a lot of bands, but if you watch the show, you know the main one that we're talking about. Like I said, a lot of these are easy, a lot of them are harder. Some set up. I believe a man's feet should remain uncaged. what was it? Not full vegan, but it's the one where you just eat other people's trash. It's something vegan. Screaming vegan or something like that. Sweat, you'll know it, I'm sure. All right, answer number 4 coming your way. What is the name of Andy Dwyer's band? Obviously, that's an easy one.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mouse Rats Reunion Show, featuring me, Andy Dwyer, and for the first time, Andrew Burley Burlinson on lead vocals. That's right, 2 lead vocalists. Name one other band that's done that.
The Beatles.
As of course, it's Mouse Rat. Mouse Rat is the name of Andy Dwyer's band. Freegan Vegan, that's what it is. Yes, the Freegan Vegan. Nothing rhymes with orange. All right, moving on. If you got that one right, give yourself a point. If not, get another chance here. Moving on to question number 5. What was the name of Pawnee's most famous miniature horse? Hi, Boomer! I don't see them in here, but if they are, I want to throw a congratulations out to Josh and Deb for getting married today on Zoom. My very first Zoom wedding I ever attended. Love you, brother. It's family to me. And I wish you guys nothing but the best. Happiness for a long time. And when this is all over, I expect to be invited to the reception where at least I better have an open bar. All right, question number 5. Answer coming your way. What was the name of Pawnee's most famous miniature horse? That was obviously...
Son, this horse has an honorary degree from Notre Dame.
Lil Sebastian. The greatest. Lil Sebastian. If you got that one right, give yourself a point. If not, you have a chance with this one. Question number 6. Speaking of Mouse Rat and Lil Sebastian, what was the name of Mouse Rat's tribute song to Lil Sebastian? This pen paddle's really good. Really good. I should be drinking whiskey in honor of Ron Swanson, but, you know, we do the breweries, and this is an outdoorsy beer, bent paddle. It's even got an oar on it. That means it's outdoorsy. And it's delicious. All right, the answer to question number 6 is coming your way. Speaking of Mouse Rat and Lil Sebastian, what was the name of Mouse Rat's tribute song to Lil Sebastian? I see Buddha threw in what he thought was the answer. He thought he put that up before the question came out. I saw that, so he wasn't throwing the answer in there. But he was wrong anyway, because it's not 10,000 Candles in the Wind. It is...
Bye, bye, little Sebastian. You're 5,000 candles in the wind.
That's right, it's 5,000 Candles in the Wind. Because she needed him to write a memorial song, something like Candle in the Wind, but 5,000 times better. And what's 5,000 times better than Candles in the Wind? 5,000 Candles in the Wind. If you got that one right, give yourself a point. If you didn't, you got another chance. Because question number 7 is coming your way. What is the name of April and Andy's three-legged dog? Ron Swanson can do anything. He's a man of men. Love when he writes the Pawnee Rangers handbook, and all it says is, be a man. And then he has to say, I wrote it myself. All right, question number 7, answer coming your way. What is the name of April and Andy's three-legged dog? That, of course, is...
Champion! Hey, bud, I miss you.
Thank you so much. I hope he wasn't a handful.
Not in the slightest. As the Germans would say, ist ein Wunderhund.
Champion is the name of the three-legged dog. Love when he turned to get dog sad, and he said, I exercised him. A dog follows his owners, and if you just sit on the couch eating Cheetos all day, that's what the dog's gonna do. He's like, yeah, doesn't that sound awesome? All right, Champion was the name of the dog. So if you got that one right, give yourself 1 point. Moving on to question number 8. What food gave Chris, Ben, and Ron food poisoning when trying foods for Ben and Leslie's wedding? Another great episode. As they all got sick, but Tom didn't get sick. They thought it was just because he was taking pictures, but no, he ate everything they did, except for this. All right, answer coming your way. What food gave Chris, Ben, and Ron food poisoning when trying foods for Ben and Leslie's wedding? That answer, of course.
The calzones betrayed me. Never again, guys. As God is my witness, they're dead to me.
It was the mini calzones, and the reason why Tom didn't eat them is because he never eats nothing that you have to dip yourself. Drizzle it on for me, man. I ain't your maid. The mini calzone was the one that got them all sick, as Ron had released more in Tom's body weight, so Tom may have just disappeared off the face of the earth. All right, question number 9 coming your way. Stop. Stop. What are we stopping for? We don't stop. Question number 9. What is the name of the nightclub that Tom, Donna, and John Raphael invest in? Once again, question number 9. What is the name of the nightclub that Tom, Donna, and John Raphael invest in? No Tecate here. We got bent paddle. We got good stuff, Filthy Rich. The good stuff. Ah, yes, Chris, when he stares in the mirror and says, "Stop pooping." That's what it was. All right. Thought we had something wrong with the stream there for a second. All right. Answer coming your way. What's the name of the nightclub that Tom, Donna, and John Raphael invest in? That, of course, is the Snake Hole. The Snake Hole Lounge. If you got that right, give yourself a point. If you didn't, you got another chance, because question number 10 is coming your way. Question number 10 is, what is Ron Swanson's middle name? Need the middle name. Yes, Carmen, that is one of the best pictures ever. Dancing with the little hat. It's that snake juice. It's basically rat poison. All right, question number 10 coming your way. Here's the answer. What is Ron Swanson's middle name? He does say it a few different times. His middle name is...
Once worked with a guy for 3 years and never learned his name. Best friend I ever had.
Ulysses. That is his middle name, Ulysses. Ron Ulysses Swanson. You got that one right, give yourself a point. We're at the halfway mark of the first round, so start posting your scores in the chat room here. How many have you got of the first 10? We had some easy ones, some hard ones in there. It gets a little harder from here on out. Let's see some scores in the chat room here after 10 questions. And then we'll move on to question number 11. Filthy Rich running in with the 0. To be fair, he doesn't watch the show. 2 for Miss Jenny. Oh, no. I know she'll do a little better in the office one. 1 for my ma. Got 9 for Carmen. There's a fan. I'm curious to know how many old Sweat had. Drake in there with 4. All because his girlfriend got them all. Buddha with 7 points. That's a good start. Hope you got a good big bet against Miss Jenny there. 7 for Ryan Hype. I don't see Joe Sweat's score in there yet. Hope it was a good one. 4 for Kelly. All right, that seems like a good amount of scores here. Let's move on to question number 11. Here we go. Even though he isn't much for ethnic food, what is the name of the burrito that Andy gets Ron from Big Head Joe's? I don't know if it's safe. I've tried to fool him a few times. It may be a while since he's watched that show. I don't know if he has access to it down in Mexico. I guarantee I have a few that he won't get. At least I hope. Sweat is at 10 out of 10. Holy moly. Wow, that's amazing. Well, it's going to get harder for you, Sweat, and if you get a perfect score, it's going to be very impressive. All right, answer for question 11 coming your way. Even though he isn't much for ethnic food, what is the name of the burrito that Andy gets Ron from Big Head Joe's?
Trust me, they have one that's called the Meat Tornado. Literally killed a guy last year.
You had me at Meat Tornado.
It was the Meat Tornado. The Meat Tornado, I'm sure everyone got that one. That's an easy one. We had to start out the second half of round 1 with an easy one, but it will get a little harder as we move on here. Coming to question number 12. According to Jean-Ralphio, who is the worst person in the world? The worst person in the world. And I need a full name for that one, by the way. Full name for who is the worst person in the world. Or as he would say, the worst person in the world. All right, answer coming your way. According to Jean-Ralphio, who is the worst person in the world?
What did I tell you, huh?
The worst.
She's the worst in the world.
Mona Lisa Saperstein, his sister, was the worst person in the world. Because she has done nothing wrong ever in her whole life. All right, if you got that one right, give yourself a point. Moving on. I know that last one said question 13. This one's actually question 13. I just got the question. I switched them around a little bit here because I didn't want to give away the answer to this one. What actor plays the father of Jean-Ralphio and Mona Lisa Saperstein? What actor plays the father of Jean-Ralphio and Mona Lisa Saperstein? By the way, if you haven't checked out Bruising Boxing, we put a new episode on today. It was a lot of fun. Judge Jimmy James, Filthy Rich. We talked all sorts of things. We talked a little football for those who don't like boxing in there, so you can skip to that if you want to. But we talked Mike Tyson, who's actually making a comeback. We talked all sorts of things. We talked featherweights. We had a good time last night. Please go check that out. All right, question number 12, or this is 13, pardon me, 13. What actor plays the father of Jean-Ralphio and Mona Lisa Saperstein? That answer is...
Money, please! Money, please.
Ben, give her some money. It's easier.
That's Henry Winkler playing him. Henry Winkler plays the father of Mona Lisa Saperstein and Jean-Ralphio Saperstein. Moving on. Question number 4. Teen. While unemployed, Ben created a tabletop game. What was it called? Boom, boom. Cover Henry Winkler with bees. Little Nicky reference. Cover Winkler and bees again. A lot of people knocked that movie. I actually liked that movie. I had a lot of good laughs in that movie. All right, question number 14. Answer coming your way. While unemployed, Ben created a tabletop game. What was it called? The answer is...
Presenting the Cones of Dunshire, a brand new gaming experience. 8 to 12 players, 2 wizards, a maverick, the arbiter, 2 warriors, a corporal, and a ledgerman. Now the ledgerman just keeps score, and he wears this hat.
Oh boy.
The Cones of Dunshire was the name of the game. So, if you got that one right, give yourself a point. If you didn't, we're moving on to question number 15. What is the names of the 3 women that married Ron Swanson? The names of the 3 women that married Ron Swanson. Wow, Ron Swanson. All 3 wives. A couple of them are probably pretty easy. And if you're just joining us for the first time tonight, we have trivia every Saturday night. That's a general trivia show. We're going to have 2 games of trivia every Saturday at 8 p.m. Also, every other Friday was going to be a theme night. Of course, this week's theme was Parks and Rec. Don't know what the next one's going to be. You'll find out the Monday before. So 2 weeks from tonight, we'll have another theme night. But now we're going to go to the end of question number 15. What is the names of the 3 women that married Ron Swanson? Well, 2 of them have the same name, obviously.
She's here.
Who's here?
My ex-wife, Tammy, too. I can smell the sulfur coming off her cloven hooves.
Tammy 1, Tammy 2, and Diane. Fun little note, his mother was also named Tammy. Tammy 1 was also his kindergarten teacher, I believe. No, not necessarily Carmen. Sometimes we're going to do some movies. I do have a Star Wars one in the books. I have a Star Trek one in the books. I'm working on the Office one. I'm also working on a Kevin Smith one. So we're going to have a lot of them. So, once again, the answer for question number 15, Tammy 1, Tammy 2, and Diane. All right, moving on to question number 16. What artistic friend of April's started a performance art show named Human Farm? She also did babysit him too, yes. What artistic friend of April's started a performance art show named Human Farm? All right, we're going to have another score check here after the 20th question here. I'm wondering if we got Joe Sweat on one of them. He is an expert. He could have helped me write this thing, I'm sure. But, question 16 answer coming your way. What artistic friend of April's started a performance art show named Human Farm? That character's name
No, this is publicity for Oren's new performance art show. He's an animal living on a human farm, and you can go and feed him from your own hand.
Oren, the creepy one. Always hanging in the background, creeping everybody out. Oren was the name of the artistic friend. All right, moving on to question number 17. What was the name of the cologne that Tom Haverford came up with? Which shirt? The shirt or the jacket? Or the Human Farm shirt? Because the Human Farm shirt would be an awesome one for a band stage. That would be great. Actually, you could probably wear that under your Manson gear. That would be hilarious. The old Human Farm. I'm sure you could buy that on Amazon somewhere. Alright, Tom Haverford, one of my favorite characters from the show. Always coming up with great new ideas. I need to know the name of the cologne that he came up with. Answer 17 coming your way. What was the name of the cologne that Tom Haverford came up with? That, of course, is...
I'm smooching Dennis Feinstein, so I can picture my new cologne. Tommy Fresh.
Tommy Fresh. If you got that one right, give yourself a point. If not, you got another chance because question number 18 is coming your way. What is the name of the reoccurring doctor who works with Ann Perkins at the hospital? Is not Dr. Vinny Boombatz. Oh, that bed paddle's really good. Tastes like sunshine. It's called the Bent Hop Golden IPA. Crafted here in Duluth, Minnesota. He's gonna smell your dreams now. I like that. All right, question number 18, answer coming your way. What is the name of the reoccurring doctor who works with Ann Perkins at the hospital? That answer is...
Well, good news is this is just tendonitis.
How is that good news? The other option was shoulder cancer. Really? No.
The sarcastic Dr. Harris is his name. Dr. Harris shows up at the Halloween party dressed in as a doctor. As Ron said, you're a doctor. Yes. I mean, your costume. Yes. Dr. Harris. We've got that one right. That was one of the harder ones. Give yourself a point. And if not, you got a shot at a double point question coming up here. This next question's worth 2 points because it was submitted by Ryan Hype. Here's the question coming your way. Worth the bonus 2 points. Ben accepts and quits a job with an accounting firm several times throughout the series. What is the first name of the person who heads the firm? Get this one right. It's worth 2 points. It's a toughie. I know you can see him. How we doing here? Let's take a look. Now, if you have friends also that weren't able to make the live show here tonight, it does record. You can send them the link to watch it. Yeah, only the first name. Only the first name. I did throw his last name in there. If you want to challenge yourself, you can throw his last name in there as well. But you only need the first name for the 2 points. All right, you've had enough time because question 19's answer is coming your way. The Ryan Hype bonus question worth 2 points. Ben accepts and quits a job with an accounting firm several times throughout the series. What is the first name of the person who heads the firm? And that first name is...
We do not get a lot of humor here, and when we do, it's wonderful.
Yeah, that's Barney. Barney, who is totally in love with Ben the entire time. Just wants him to keep coming back. Get some calzones at the end. All right, question 20 coming your way. The final question of the 1 point questions. Here we go. Who appears in the form of a hologram at the Unity concert in the series finale? All right, question number 20. Who appears in the form of a hologram at the Unity concert in the series finale? That is...
I have cried twice in my life. Once when I was 7 and I was hit by a school bus, and then again when I heard that little Sebastian had passed.
Little Sebastian, he shows up as a hologram at the Unity concert in the series finale. I don't know if you can call it the series finale since I had one new episode last night, I guess. But we're 20 questions in. Let's see some scores here. You have a possible 21 points you can get. I want to see some points, some scores in here. Let's see how you're doing. See if I made them too hard, too easy, or right, just good enough. Because the next one's going to be the mystery round, where I'm going to show you pictures of 5 characters, and they're dressed as an alter ego or character. You have to name the name of the character they are playing. Their alter ego character. That's the mystery round. All right, let's see some scores first before we get to the visual mystery round. 15, that's a good score. 15 out of 21, not bad. 0 for Filthy Rich. Well, maybe this will get you to want to watch the show. 19, holy cow. Drake was 6. Drake, you got to show up to regular trivia on Saturday nights. You're going to love it. Funny story. As I was dropping beer off at Ryan Hype's house, I'm driving down the street and I see Drake on the side of the road. And I had my mask on. And I rolled down the window and I said, "Hey, Drake!" And he looked at me like he was going to get robbed or something. But I'm driving a Prius. So I don't know how exactly threatening I looked. But it took him a minute to figure out who it was. And then I had to apologize to him today. He's like, "Yeah, I figured it out." 1 point from 3 2/3. She's watching about The Office. I don't know how you got 2/3 a point. Buddha, how have you not shown your wife this show? Because if you got 15 points and she's got 3 2/3, what are you guys doing with your life over there? I mean, that doesn't sound good. Oh, Sweat did get 2 wrong. He said Owen. It's for Oren. And he spaced in the dock. Hey, at least I got him one. You may space on a couple of these ones. All right, done looking at scores here. You can throw a few more in here. The mystery round, these are all worth 2 points apiece. They are a little hard. Some are easy, some are hard. I'm going to show you a picture of a character dressed as an alter ego in the show. You'll understand it when you see it. And you need to tell me the name of that alter ego. Hey, knock a Prius all you want, but I filled it up the other day for $12. That's the first time I filled it up in 2 months. All right, here we go. Here's your first mystery round. Tell me the name of the character alter ego that Ron Swanson is playing here. Start off with an easy one. They will get harder. Hey, thanks, Drake. Appreciate it. Propositioned. You wish, buddy. I do drive a black Prius, too, so it's kind of like the silent Batmobile, I guess, if I kept it under 5 miles an hour. All right, that's your first one. Not going to give you the answer till it's all done. Here's your second one. Tell me the name of the character alter ego that Andy's playing here. By the way, for all of these, I need the full names, the first and last name of the character when applicable. All right. Now tell me which character alter ego name is Andy playing in this one? All right. Now we move on to the April ones of it. These are the hard ones, I think. Tell me the name of the character / alter ego that April is playing in this one. First and last name, please. That's why they're worth 2 points. And no, you don't get 1 point for getting the first or last name right. All right. Here's the last one. Hey, there's Marcus. How you doing, Marcus? Here's the last one in the visual mystery round. Tell me the name of the alter ego character that April is playing in this one. All right. I'm going to show you all 5 again just in case you missed it or you need a little more time to think about it. Those are the 5. They're each worth 2 points apiece. I need first and last name of the character / alter ego that they're playing in this role. I personally think it starts out easy and it gets harder. I think the April ones are the hardest, personally. Once again, by the way, if you have any friends that couldn't make it tonight that love Parks and Rec, please send them the recording of this and see what their scores are. Then you can compare later on. And tell them about trivia. We have general trivia every Saturday night, obviously including tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Central. Tune in for that. All right. You've had enough time on these. Let's get to the answers. All right, the first one. Ron Swanson was dressed as a character. That's the easy one. What was the name of the character?
A mighty fine holiday evening to you all. It might be cold outside, but it's about to get warm all up in my jazz. I, of course, am Duke Silver, and I would like to dedicate this first song to my Duchess.
Duke Silver was the first one. Duke Silver. That's who Ron Swanson was playing there. All right, the second one. Who was Andy Dwyer playing first and last name? It was
Burt Macklin, FBI. I was the best damn agent they had until I was framed for a crime I didn't commit. Stealing the president's rubies.
FBI agent Burt Macklin. If you said Burt Macklin, that's fine. Burt Macklin is the one he played there. Actually, that was intentional, Miss Jenny, because Jerry, nobody remembers him. I just wanted the doctor to say he had a fart attack. That's all I wanted him to say. I did have one in there, a little bonus question. What did he end up being at the end of the series finale where it was obviously he ended up being the mayor? All right. The third one. Who was Andy playing in that one? In the next one?
I'm Johnny Karate. Imaginary friends are cool. Imaginary friends take the fall for you.
Johnny Karate. That was the name of his character in that one. All right, now we move on to the hard ones. The ones that April played. The first one. The first time she busted out this character was when they went to the Snake Hole Lounge. And earlier you saw Ron dancing in her hat. Her name was...
I'm Janet Snakehole. I'm a very rich widow with a terrible secret. Who are you?
Janet Snakehole was her name. Janet Snakehole. I'm curious if anyone got that one. The fifth one, that's the hardest one, I thought. It's the first appearance of Burt Macklin. I think. I'm pretty sure. But April's character in the last one was named...
What? I love garbage.
Judy Hitler. She was the spoiled only daughter of Adolf. Judy Hitler. All right, each one of those was worth 2 points. 2 whole points. Let's see some scores before we go to the final round here. You have a possibility of, 31 points at this point would be a perfect score. Because you had 21 in the first round, 10 in this round. Let's see some scores before we go to the final question. Hey, Ryan Hype, I'll ask the questions around here. Especially since I didn't get to see that yet. I have it recorded. I didn't have a chance to watch it because I was up most of the night editing the boxing show and then doing this show as I wrote it from scratch, obviously. Yeah, you can ask me all you want because I didn't watch it yet. All right, let's see some scores again. Possibility of 31 points. Yeah, Sweat hasn't seen it yet either. 31 points. Let's see how many points you got here. I'm not seeing scores here. Come on, boys and girls. Because we only got one question left. I need to know how many you got. $23, that's a good score for Buddha. Carmen with 29. She's killing it. She loves this show. Out of 31 points, you got 29 of them? That's amazing. That means you probably got all the April ones right. That is amazing. All right, let's move on to the final question. The final question in the theme round is worth 8 points. Normally during the regular trivia show, it's only worth 5 points, but this is a super show. Remembered Hitler, couldn't remember Judy. 27 for Ryan Hype. So Sweat, what's that score then? 6 is not. Ooh, 6. That's all right, Drake. You don't watch the show that much, so it's all right. That's excusable. Carmen, did you get both the April ones? Because that's impressive if you did. All right, final question worth 8 points here. Coming your way right now. Other than the Snake Hole Lounge, Tom Haverford either opened or co-opened 3 businesses. Name those 3 businesses. The ones he opened or co-opened. Not just the ones he talked about. Carmen, you're my hero that you got those right. I need to think of a super hard one for you. I thought them April ones were really going to screw everybody up. I didn't think everyone would get Judy Hitler. It's only that one episode. This was fun researching it, though, because I get to go back and watch a bunch of old episodes that I loved. Ooh, that'd be a good question. Ooh, that'd be a good question, too. But I didn't want to make them too hard. I want everyone to have a good time. 27, not bad, Ryan Hype. So, Joe Sweat, does that mean you got 4 out of the 5 on the mystery round? Because you remembered Hitler, but you couldn't remember Judy? Gonna give you guys a little extra time to think about this. Those 3 businesses that Tom Haverford opened or co-opened. I need the names of the businesses other than the Snake Hole Lounge. Because he didn't really open the Snake Hole Lounge. He just invested in it. All right. You got about 30 more seconds here. As much time for me to plug trivia tomorrow night at 8 p.m. We're going to do that. We're going to have a good fun time with that. We're going to have 2 games of trivia tomorrow. Tell your friends. Tell your family. Tell the people you live with. Place some bets. Make some money. It's the only trivia show, team trivia show, that you can play without having to wear pants. All right, final question coming your way. Answer all done. Other than the Snake Hole Lounge, Tom Haverford either opened or co-opened 3 businesses. Name those 3 businesses. It's a little weird because he didn't open the Snake Hole Lounge, I know. He just invested in it, but I had to put that in there like that because I didn't want you to say the Snake Hole Lounge. So, here are the 3 answers. Here we go. His first business was entertainment.
Hi, I'm Tom Haverford, one of the founders of Pawnee's hottest new company, Entertainment 720.
Entertainment 720. Don't know what they do there, but that was the first one. All right, you need to get all 3 to get those 8 points. Here's the second one.
Friends, former lovers, acquaintances. Jerry, I introduce you to the future home of Rent-A-Swag.
Rent-A-Swag is the second one. Rent-A-Swag is the second one. You need all 3 businesses to get it correct. All 3. If you got 2, here's the last one.
Tom's Bistro. The word bistro is classy as
Tom's Bistro. Final season. He opened Tom's Bistro. Because Bistro is the shit. Alright, I want to thank everyone for joining me for our first theme night. Our Parks and Rec theme night. Thank you for joining me. I always have a great time as we do these trivia nights. We have a new trivia night tomorrow. Can't wait for that. Tell your friends. Share this link to everybody. And see if you can beat their scores. Let's see some scores in the chat right now. I want to know who in my chat room had the most score. We got the honor system. I trust all my players here. Thank you, Miss Jenny. Tell me the scores in there. I want to recognize some of these high scores.
Bye, little Sebastian. Your 5,000 candles in the wind.
37. 37.
And though we all miss you every day,
let's see, that's 31.
we know you're up
39
there
possible
in
points.
heaven's
Wow.
way.
3 2/3 sticking with it for Miss Jenny.
But here's the part
It was not
that
Tommy's Cafe. It was Tom's
hurts the
Bistro.
most. Humans cannot ride.
So what was your final score, Ryan Hype? What was your final score, Joe Sweat? King Drake, what was your final score? Buddha, I want to know your final score.
Miss you in the satisfaction.
27, not bad. Little Sebastian.
Your 5,000 candles in the wind. Everybody sing it.
Everybody sing.
Bye, little Sebastian. Miss you in the satisfaction.
I hope you're back tomorrow, Drake. I got a surprise for you. For tomorrow night. So make sure you come in the chat room tomorrow. Because I got a surprise for just you. Still looking for some more scores. Add them up quickly. What do you got there? 27 for Ryan Hype. Buddha, how many did you get? Drake was 6. Sweat, looking for yours.
Spread your wings and fly. Spread your wings and fly.
All right, everybody. That's our show for tonight. Thank you all for joining us. I love you all. Please stay safe. Stay healthy. Talk to your friends on the phone, but don't go outside unless you absolutely have to. I miss you all very much. And I will talk to you all tomorrow night, hopefully. And hopefully we can get together all soon and play some bar trivia with each other. Y'all have a great night. Thank you very much. Love you all. Have a good night.